Okay, and we're back with more 13 Sentinels, and where we're gonna finally get started on our last character over here, Marinya Goto. But before we do that, I'm gonna go over to mystery files for a second. So we got a couple things we can unlock. Part of the fully automated global scale manufacturing network without requiring any human input, everything from planning, production, shipment is automated by computers. Once it was deemed more efficient to synchronize the production of various factories worldwide, the system reached peak popularity in 2080, comprising of 1.2 billion factories by 2142. Kolkata and Chennai in India are the world's largest plants. Okay, was there anything else that we had? Doesn't look like it. Let me just quickly go up here. I don't even think we even saw anything with that yet, so let's go ahead and unlock a couple things. We have the 2064 Kaiju Invasion. A defensive battle took place on the center area of Ashitaba City in 2064. Jiro Karabe, Azumi, Ryoko Shinoname, and Ai Shikigahara were among the Sentinel pilot forces during the battle. Sentinel number 15, piloted by Shikigahara, shut down the systems of all other Sentinels, causing the front lines to collapse. Miramura prioritized the lives of the pilots and force transmitted to all Sentinels. Tetsuya Ida stayed behind and fought using a remotely controlled Sentinel. Okay. Then we have the 2025 Kaiju Invasion, the Kaiju attack in 2025. Jiro Karabe, Izumi, tries to protect the city by himself but ends up losing, following Karabe's defeat. Megumi Yukushiji manages to find him in the ruins, but Karabe had already suffered immense brain damage from piloting the Sentinel for 2 hours straight. He lost consciousness in Yukushiji's arms. Because of this battle, Karabe ends up completely losing his memories. Shikishima's Interstellar Development Program. Okay. One of the projects that Shikishima Industries ran, formerly designated Shikishima Interstellar Development Division, Terraforming Project 8834. Nightmare. The dream Jiro Karabe sees him killing everyone. Seeing his dream makes Karabe anxious that he might end up killing Megumi Fukushiji, just so he starts avoiding her. In his dream, the man called Jiro Izumi, who resembles Karabe, claims that the nanomachines in the bodies are what calling the Deimos here. Towards the end of the dream, Izumi gets shot by a woman who looks like Iori Fukusaka. Okay, so before we get started, I do want to do one thing. We got our ass handed to us in this battle. I mean, it wasn't the worst thing in the world. But, so what I want to do right now is, we're going to come over here, and we're going to probably start doing the intense version of these fights. On the other ones, just to kind of grind us up just a little bit. Oh, he can go another fight. Interesting.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Not a problem. I'll go. Got it.
Understood.
No problem.
Okay, first off, let's go over to the meta system. And we're gonna go score multiplier, why not? Increase that up a little bit more. And meta use. So now we can use our meta skills 3 times. Let's see, we're gonna bring you. And I'm already out of... Okay, this is kind of the problem I keep running into. Okay, so let's go into here. We're using 1, 2 who have an 3, and then 3 people who are going to have brain overload next fight. Oh, let's go ahead. Good thing is I don't really have to S rank this, so it doesn't really matter. We're just here for experience.
Ow. Jeez. Walking in this thing is rough. I've got this weird pressure in my legs, like they're super cramped. It's not just me, right? All I can think about is how weird it is to see you in a robot, Usami-chan. I mean, I heard about the kind of dreams you've been having. It's super weird to me, too. But I kind of figured you might be involved in all this, too, Iori.
At any rate, that would be the mech's nerve connection. The pain is because your nerves aren't used to it yet. More time in the pilot's seat will help condition your body. Eventually, you won't even notice it anymore. Well, a force of 13 Sentinels makes a formidable team, even accounting for the pilot's inexperience. But the assaults are gonna be a lot worse than the one on Sector 3.
You're kidding. It'll be even worse than the attack on my city?
Warning. Dymo signatures identified. Enemy in range.
They're here. Eyes up, everyone.
Okay, so let's see how bad Intense is. We're a little buffed up, so I don't think it'll be that bad, but...
Much obliged. What now?
There's...
I mean, obviously, I think the first thing we do is set up some sentry guns everywhere.
Back me up.
We must win.
The practice round's over.
We will not.
Unbelievable.
This isn't so hard. Let's get it.
Still not used to this thing. No fight I can't win.
I need...
The practice round's over.
I won't give up. This isn't so hard. Need help.
As long as I can keep this thing moving.
Right now we only have the one, so I am going to move her over here.
We must win. We will not lose.
Here we go. Let's see.
Defensive mode active.
Yes! Enemy down! I'll stop him.
Okay, let's do this.
Enemy threat range.
That do it? Give it up.
How's that? What did I do? Just watch. Got it! Cut you down! Yes!
I'll just... Deploying decoys.
What next? A fine hit! Bow down! How's that?
Must win.
Oh, that's a lot of guys over there, too. Yeah, we'll do that.
Now. Did I? No chance.
No fight I can't win. Come on! How's that? You're screwed. Thanks.
I'm in range. I guess life comes at you fast.
Immune to attack stealing 5. Oh, okay, so yeah, we basically can use that to our advantage now.
Take this! Yes! Is that it?
Which basically makes him a tank.
Destroyed.
Gotta think. Back me up!
Let's turn this around. So, what's my next move? Number 16.
Okay,
moving
let's
out.
do this. Still not used to this thing. Okay, let's do this. No way through this.
Thanks. Target
I
confirmed.
can help. Need help.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. I deny you! How's that? Bow down!
We will not lose. I'm ready. Got it. They won't get past you. This is all pretty freaky.
We are absolutely fine. This is no big threat.
They felt that. Yes. There's still hope.
Go ahead and just pop ourselves in the middle there with some missiles.
Let's do this. Yes. I did it.
I'll make it work.
Goodbye.
Humanity stands proud.
Still not used to this thing. Here you go.
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
waiting on that trick. Why can't we just do that to all of them?
If it was that simple, we wouldn't be struggling. The Aegis can't activate unless they get close enough to the terminal.
They're after the mainframe in the UFO underground. Their goal is to slip into terminals stationed in various positions across the UFO.
If they seize control of the mainframe, our world is as good as gone. Our current situation demands a defensive approach. To keep the terminals safe, we have to rely on the Aegis.
So what? The best we can hope for is to keep this one thing safe? Makes it sound like we're getting the shit kicked out of us.
It's true. All we can hope for is to protect it to the end.
We won.
Okay, the important question is how many meta chips did we get out of that? Yeah, we barely took any damage.
Can't relax yet.
That's fine though.
Battlefield awaits.
We need that much experience, which is to be expected, to be honest. Okay, so they're overloaded a little bit, but that's fine. Because we got enough people... Oh, we didn't get that much. Okay, well, I thought that was going to probably give us... But maybe, like, the later ones will give us some more. So that's all good. Let's go into story, and we're going to go start with Rinya Godas. Final battle a few weeks earlier.
What do you think you're doing, Goto-kun? I believe I told you using the gate is prohibited.
Tell me, Miss Morimura, is history one of your better subjects? I have some theories myself. I'd like to know if they're accurate. For example, the true location of the lost nation of Yamataikoku, and the truth behind the Hanoji incident, how Oda Nobunaga really died. Unfortunately, my paper in middle school was bound to the failures of our historians. In theory, I could update it into a full report. In theory, at least. A shame that the gates are locked to specific points in time.
What are you really working towards?
It's simple. I want to know the truth.
Are you all right? This isn't like you.
That implies an understanding of what is like me. Or at least, that you believe you understand me.
That's not the point. You need to stop using the gate. I'm going to seal this place off.
Sounds like you've got something to hide.
I don't know what you're...
Wait. Perhaps a personal notebook seems a bit archaic, but it does present certain advantages. Digitized data can be altered, fabricated, falsified. No intelligent person should trust it. But you already know that, don't you?
You are acting strange, after all.
I really think you're in a position to talk. If anyone's changed, it's you. I can only wonder why.
What are you?
Miss Morimura, my question is, who exactly are you?
Godas comes off like a bit of an asshole, but I kind of like it.
So, did the scout unit have anything for us?
Well, the surface is a total loss. The automated factories are all running at full capacity.
They're mass-producing kaiju.
Hey, getting used to everything?
The technology itself isn't so different from 40 years ago. The real surprise was finding that it's all been integrated into one unified system.
You sure don't seem like someone from your time.
How are things looking?
About like we expected.
Naturally.
All the nuclear plants are stable. Seems like it's the same for other countries, too.
Defensive measures. They want to ensure nothing interrupts production.
So, these factories, are they particularly large?
It's more about how they got totally automated. That was back in 2080. They started functioning as part of a network instead of individual units.
A worldwide network comprising 1.2 billion factories, all fully integrated and synchronized. Based on a client's request, the computer designs a blueprint. From there on, everything is fully automated. Assembly, production, even cost-effective ordering of parts. The human element was no longer necessary for those processes.
So it's a manufactory that can mass produce anything on a global scale.
That sounds super fun. I kind of know that's like where we're going in today's society, but at the same point, it's like, I don't think it's impossible to ever remove the human element. Like, humans are flawed, but they also have the ability of adaptability, so if there is a problem.
We checked on the plants in Kolkata and Chennai.
Since they're the largest plants of this era and all.
Their production rate has doubled over the last 3 days.
Just like last time. The timing matches up too.
Not long now. They'll make their move soon.
Morimura-san, regarding my home time, that is, the year 2064, you're certain we'll face a similar attack?
We don't have long until they appear in 2064. That much we know. It'll be just like last time.
No, not quite. This time, we have the Sentinels.
True.
They all function as part of a unified global manufacturing network. By its protocols, all 1.2 billion factories worldwide remain in automatic, perpetual production. And their sole output are these mechanized kaiju, which we know as the D-Forces. They all function by its protocol, and their sole
Anything on your end?
Loosely speaking.
We managed a partial data dump from the underground mainframe. Goto-kun?
It's an archived news report concerning a certain scandal. More important, though, is its date of recording.
When's the data from?
The year 2188. In other words, far in the future. Even more so than our current temporal position, 2104.
Let's see it.
Okay, so some sort of future scandal.
Before dawn on the 20th, 8 Newman Inc. executives were taken into police custody, charged with human trafficking and illegal cloning. Their established motive was to tamper with human memories. Authorities consider this an organized effort and are pursuing further charges. Mind-hacking crimes have been on the rise in recent years. By exploiting nanomachines such as interlocutors, malefactors can overwrite stored memory information in cerebral synapses. This technique has recently been used to enable other associated offenses. These arrests come after a string of similar cases, including culprits criminally downloading memories onto another body. Evidence suggests these are attempts at a kind of technological reincarnation.
Isn't this what she was doing before?
460 arrests connected to this practice.
It sounds exactly what Aquino was doing in the past.
I didn't know it was even possible to download memories.
The crime apparently occurred in June of 2188.
Ida-kun.
That's not all. Let him finish.
Regarding this Newman, I found one more log that could be relevant. This report is from March, about 3 months prior to the other log. A log concerning the scandal involving Newman Inc. The report is dated 2188. Some of their executives were taken into police custody. The crime in question was apparently attempting to use nanotechnology to, in theory, take over physical bodies.
Newman Inc., the tech giant known for interlocutors, has been acquired by Shikishima through a takeover bid. Shikishima's CEO had this to say.
Nanotechnology has made leaps and bounds over the 22nd century. Now, even the human body can operate with all the power of a supercomputer. Interlocutors have paved the way for humanity's next step in evolution. For any one of us, all it takes is a thought, and we can have the world itself at our fingertips. With the brilliant minds at Newman driving our nanotech business, we look forward to a brighter future for Shikishima and all our affiliates.
With this acquisition, Shikishima now sits among the top 3 in global market share of interlocutors.
3 months prior to the Newman Inc. incident, Newman was acquired by the conglomerate Shikishima with these interlocutors. Apparently some kind of nanomachine information technology. They've become one of the world's top megacorps.
They kept talking about those interlocutors. You think that's the nanomachines inside our own bodies?
Most likely.
So Shikishima's at the heart of this, too. At least we know we weren't wrong. This all began in the future after all. Still, 2188. 2104 is the furthest we can shift into the future. It's a shame, but I don't think we can verify this ourselves. I think we should drop this lead for now. Better to focus on protecting Gotokun's hometown instead.
Maybe so. We're almost out of time, so we'll need to move quickly. Best to return to the school in the year 2064. We'll need the cooperation of the other 2 compatibles.
Gotokun, we should focus on putting the Sentinels through the combat sims. I hope you can join me.
Sure. My apologies, Miss Morimura. Making arrangements in 1985 proved somewhat difficult. I'm sorry we've had to remain here the past few days.
Not much we can do if it's an emergency.
Well, these different versions of Chihiro are throwing me the fuck off. Okay.
I have to ask, was it absolutely necessary to dress me up like this?
Does it bother you? Considering the age you appear, well, it struck me as the most inconspicuous choice. You're not having trouble walking, are you, Miss Morimura?
You should probably just call me Chihiro. Otherwise we'll seem suspicious in public.
Okay, Chihiro. San.
Better drop the san, too. Honestly, I'm surprised you were able to find me at all.
A certain data log helped. I found records that your mind had been transferred into the young child standing before me.
This body is a juvenile clone of me. I ran an experiment to see if I could restore my compatibility. It turned out to be a failure. That's why I sealed my memories.
This compatibility, that'd be the ability to control the gate and the Sentinels?
You need compatibility to control the mainframe. I was once compatible myself, but after everything got rewound, I lost that power. Maybe it's hard for you to see how crucial that ability is, but you'll understand soon enough.
This refers to the humans who can control the UFO's mainframe. Those compatible have nanomachines implanted in their bodies.
Okay.
What's going on with my actual body?
She's acting like a completely different person. My theory is that someone's taken control of her.
You're saying she got mind-hacked?
She's clearly behaving very differently, at least. It seems like she's working against the Sentinel project. It's like she's been influenced by 426. Or the man himself may just be wearing her face.
That certainly explains why you woke me up. Not much to go on, though. Either way, we'll have to do some more investigation. I can see it's been quite a while since my memories were sealed. 5 whole years. And now 4 sectors have gone dark. Talk about a rude awakening. First, you'd better catch me up on major developments in the last 5 years.
Easy enough. Hardly comfortable surroundings for a briefing, though. I'll explain over in 1985. That should do it for preparations. Now, let's see if the biometric authentication works.
Okay. So I guess he's like the... With him being the last character we unlock, he's sort of giving us a glimpse behind the curtain and letting us know what exactly is going on.
Did it go through? Looks like that got me past the initial barrier, at least. Now, with Miss Morimura's ID, I should be able to get into her logs. Found it. One of the logs she left behind.
Today's date is March 2nd, 2100. Well, I guess there's no point in putting a date to these logs. I've probably got 4 years left until the invasion begins. I ran an experiment on my clone. I wanted to see if I could make her more compatible. I had more than enough data stored in Sector 0. She would have had all my memories. However, I could not establish compatibility in the clone. No more than I could in myself. Maybe there really is no way we can survive this. Not even Ida-kun knows about this experiment. I've kept this attempt secret from everyone. The memories I implanted in the clone have been sealed. I left her in 1940 under the Miura family's care. She'll be able to grow up as her own person. Someone separate from me. Until they invade, at least.
Okay, so that explains why she's, like, her being in the past, with Mira referring to her as, like, a sister.
That methodology sounds familiar. Was she basing this project off of those memory overriding crime reports? All in an effort to achieve compatibility? So compatibility isn't just a matter of differences in the nanomachines. There's more. This file looks like the last thing recorded.
Ida-kun didn't make it back either. The remaining Sentinels are infected. And look into us. We're running out of options. We'll have to resort to Operation Aegis. If we go that route, we'll be risking the future of humanity itself. How do I make the call on a decision like that? But I don't know how else he and I can survive this. This is my only chance.
The final log that Chihiro Morimura left on the UFO. She speaks at length on Operation Aegis. Her goal is that he and she would ultimately survive, even at the cost of humanity's future. The question is, who is he? Ever since the battle that ended with the Sentinels infected, Miss Morimura has been pushing this operation as one of its fiercest supporters.
Okay, so we still have more to play back.
That's puzzling. There's a log registered under my name. As far as I know, I've never recorded anything like this.
Well, we might as well check it out.
Renya Goto speaking.
Okay, I had a suspicion that was the case.
You confirm receipt of payment. Then I'm sure you can see to the details. Am I clear? I want her dead. Any means necessary. Execute her. And stop the project. That's not my problem. It's in your hands now. Do you realize what'll happen if her project gets approved? It could ruin everything we worked for. You know what must be done. Kill Chihiro Morimura.
Oh, was that really me? That man was a Shikishima executive from the year 2188. Is that supposed to be my future? Seems like a private communications log. The other person on the line wasn't recorded. But it's clear enough what they're talking about. That was an assassination order on Chihiro Morimura. Which I seem to have called in.
Protagonist with story progress at 80% or over 12. We don't even have a single person at that yet. Because holy shit. Okay, so yeah. He's basically the one revealing everything behind the curtain. Let's go over to mystery files, see what it got updated. Science room. This is a gate inside the science room which allows one to travel to another era. Since a student witnessed the gate being caused a stir, Morimura and the others started the rumor about it being a paranormal phenomenon, so students would stop going into the room so often. The Sentinels were ready for use after 2104 Kaiju invasion. The first time they were actually used in battle was 2064. In an experiment... Wait, those are the capacity to control the gate's Sentinels in the mainframe. Wait, this is the compatible. Okay, it's an experiment to see if she could transfer her compatibility onto her clone. Mara used her data, which she could save in Sector 0 to create her clone. However, this experiment failed to establish compatibility. Isn't it kind of like a play on the, Isn't it like something we sent into space at one point? To kind of show, like, if there was alien life form out there, that, like the diagram there on the left. It kind of look... It's like to show that where we were and, like, and whatnot. Whatever. Aegis system, a terminal self-defense system. When an Aegis system is activated, the Kaiju won't be able to invade a specific range around it. It takes 2 minutes for it to activate. The gate in the mainframe cannot be controlled without biometric ID of compatible individuals who possess nanomachines. She's Chihiro Miramura's clone, created from the compatibility experiment. Upon birth, her original memories were sealed by Miramura and lived a normal life as Mira's little sister. However, once Rinya Goto saw Miramura's experiment log from March 2nd, 2100, he abducted her from the Mira's house and awakened Miramura's sealed memories. Goto is also the one who prepared her kindergartner outfit. CEO of the largest conglomerate, Shikishima. Rinya Goto comes from the future who destroyed the destroyed world of 2065. With calm and patience, he brings the Sentinel pilots together, always keeping an eye on their ultimate goal. He acts as a leader to the other students. Oh wait, we also have one thing we can unlock. When Kitaro Mora says his friend Takatoshi Hijiyama was once a mess, he was referring to his particular look and attitude. In the latter half of the Meiji era, Western culture was considered more acceptable as Haikara, the cultural adoption of Western fashions, become popular. The term Haikara was made popular by Meiji era journalists, derived from the English high collar. The kind of this movement, Bankara, was born out of the desire for goodness within, something not determined by outward appearance. Bankara came from the twisting of Haikara, and being Bankara meant holding on to a crude outer appearance while seeking spiritual nobility, integrity, and greatness on the inside. Oops, didn't mean to do that. We're gonna go over here. Let's see. We could do her, but I think I want to get everyone like to 70% first. So let's go to Natsuno, check out her story a little bit, then we'll do another battle. What are you doing, my robot? Get away from it.
Huh? Tamao-san? I can't believe my one and only Yuki-chan. She's working with the men in black. That means she can't know. She can't know about BJ. A small puncture on my cheek. Looks like I got stabbed by a needle. I must have gotten it in the girls' bathroom. But why can't I remember anything about it? Was I captured and had my memories erased? What if they implanted something in me? I'm probably overthinking it. At least for now. I told Miura-kun he should stay at Jiro-kun's house. After all, I'm the one who dragged him into this. I need to take responsibility. I mean, not in a weird way. Secret agents rumored to deal in the extraordinary and silencing those who witness UFOs. They call them Men in Black. No one really knows much else. His name is BJ. He's an alien that came from a highly civilized planet. His mission was to protect Earth from other evil aliens. Sentinel number 17, created to fight against the tripods. It's also the robot that BJ used to pilot. It's even capable of time travel. Wait, how are you here, Tamao-san?
This place isn't ideal. I'd be found far too soon.
Maybe Tamao-san was abducted by a UFO. Wonder what they did to her.
Oh yeah, because she went to the past, so she should be...
Who is this? Does she want to join the team? Oh, well... Wait, don't tell me. You turned in your sign-up form but never came, huh? It's Aiba-san, right? Erika Aiba?
What? Who's Erika Aiba?
So Aiba Aegis-san, you're in Class 1D? Right next to Minami-san in Class 1C.
Yeah, right.
Have you recovered from your illness?
Well, actually, she... not entirely, so can't join yet.
Huh? Oh, okay. Well, that's too bad. I hope you get well soon.
Maybe she just looks like Tamao-san. Could there really have been someone like this just next door? Huh. Erica, Iba, Class 1D. Next door.
She's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Right. I should go tell the coach.
No. Oh wait, we're on. Oh no, this is the correct timeline. Never mind.
BJ, did she find you?
She?
The girl that was just here. Iba-san.
Nobody was here.
What?
Let's go to the gate.
I'm almost done with practice. We'll go there after. Sound good?
Natsuno, the gate. Natsuno, let's go.
I didn't see any men in black outside. Maybe we can sneak out. You gotta stay in there.
All right, let's just leave.
Are you going home, Natsuno?
You got me. Please don't tell Senpai. Our planet is in danger. There isn't a second to spare.
Yeah, whatever.
You're like, she's obviously crazy.
If BJ is about to be seen by some, I'll just hide him in my pee. Crisis averted.
Hey, yep, let's go to the shrine.
Okay, we're here.
I'm a little confused because I thought only people who can activate the gate had the nanomachines, but BJ's a robot. How does that work?
Activate gate. Sentinel search range.
Where should we look this time? How about Sector 1?
Sector 1 has no sentinel.
I see. Sector 2 looks...
Sector 2 was our first destination.
Yeah, but we didn't get to look around much. Sector 2...
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, but we didn't get to... 1945. We found a Sentinel there, but...
Travel to Sector 5 is possible, but there is no signal from Member 17.
Okay, I guess we're going to Sector 2.
2 looks suspicious.
Sector 2.
Yeah, but we didn't...
2065, let's go.
Again and do a proper search.
Access code approved. Designating sector.
I don't see any tripods, but we shouldn't let our guard down.
Okay, so now we are on this correct path.
Okay, how should we do this?
Natsuno, you wait here.
Huh? You're going by yourself?
Fires continue to burn on the surface. It's too dangerous. Time required to search the path is 27 minutes.
Which would explain why we keep seeing them fly around in different different characters' times.
Out here and you just leave me all alone? It's not often I get to time travel. I certainly won't waste it waiting. I'll make it quick. Just gonna peek around a bit. here. I saw something light up. Is that a Sentinel? Look who found it first. That's what you get for leaving me behind.
Yeah, but this isn't number 17, I don't think.
PJ! No! What happened to you? PJ! Talk to me! What happened? That's right, his brain. As long as his brain's okay, I'm sure I can save him. Oh, where is it? Is this it? This light bulb thing. I think it's this. There's some letters on this. Shikishima. Shikishima Robotics? Wait, as in the appliance company? I'm such an idiot. PJ's not an alien. He's a robot made in Japan. PJ's not an alien. He's a robot made in Japan.
Watch that be another version of BJ, though.
Sentinel, I have been looking for you.
BJ! But wait, what I saw earlier, it was a different robot?
You found a Sentinel. Sentinel number 8, a remote control type. This is not Sentinel number 17.
Were you made by Shikishima Robotics? You're just a robot made in Japan. You're no alien. Isn't that right? Yeah, I bet this is another one of Shikishima's. Does that mean the tripods too?
Four-legged autonomous cranes from Shikishima Industries. High Quad 150B.
No way.
They're heavy machinery robots for the development of Mars.
But why? Why are robots meant for Mars invading Earth?
Yeah, that is... I'm still trying to figure that part out. What?
This place is not Earth.
Not Earth?
It is a speculation. The lack of proof makes it only a possibility.
Okay, but... what?
The basis for my speculation is this log.
Huh?
All right, go on.
There are 117 planets under consideration for the project. Of those, the top prospect is a planetary system 12 light years away.
I don't think this is going to work. Aren't you the professor's daughter?
Yes, I'm helping with the layout.
For the migration ship? It looks quite small.
In the harsh environment of space, it is not possible to sustain life for extended periods of time. The ship will be carrying only our DNA. In the final phase of the project, humanity will be restarted.
So we're creating aliens. How large of a population are you estimating?
We're planning for 6 million.
And you really expect me to approve of this project?
If you just listen to my mother's explanation...
It is not necessary. This endeavor is nothing but self-satisfying. It is impractical. Now that my father has passed away, I am the one in charge.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that's Ogata.
Research will be disposed of and the funds suspended.
You can't! Ogata-san, please!
Yep.
This was recorded in 2188 with Natsuno Minami's ID. A communication log between Natsuno Minami and Shikishima's top executive, Menji Ogata.
Ogata-kun?
After this log, the plan was implemented.
But 2188 is in the future.
We are further into the future than when the log took place. Natsuno, Do you understand? It is possible. You are the alien they created.
What? Excuse me?
Cool.
Let's keep moving. Let's figure out what the fuck.
Huh? Where'd he go? I saw a log made by me, but from 2188. In it, I spoke about a project capable of creating humans on another planet. And according to BJ, this is that planet. And we are those creations. But the log alone doesn't leave me entirely convinced. A small puncture looks like I must have got, but why can't I? Did I? Was I captured and had my, what if they implanted? I'm probably, at least for now. You should stay after all. I need to take,
Sentinel number 17.
There's something else about Sentinel number 17. There are logs from 2188 hidden inside it. If I can find this Sentinel, then I can find out once and for all if these aliens are real. Turns out, he wasn't an alien. He was actually a futuristic robot made by a Japanese company. The agents continue to lurk around the school. They gotta be searching for something, and I think I know. I'm almost sure of it. They still think BJ is an alien. Whoa! Wow, you actually stayed hidden this time. You mentioned something once, that we're the ones who are aliens. That this is a different planet. I find that hard to believe.
Okay, I understand.
BJ, what kind of robot are you anyway?
I am an AI, only integrated into a Sentinel. There was an incident. I had to transfer myself into this drone.
So when Miura-kun called you a piece of Sentinel technology, he wasn't wrong then. The Sentinel you're searching for. There's more than one, isn't there? The video logs from 2188.
Sentinel number 17's memory cell. It contains all of the logs.
Now that I've seen one, I need to know the truth. So I'm gonna be tagging along. At least until I get a good answer. Got it?
Not to know.
This is certainly no time to be training. Let's go find it, little guy.
Oh, lost. Like, what the fuck? Every time I play this game, it's more layers of what the fuck is going on. Okay, exit. Get out of here. But then if we take into context what he said earlier about how he, like, the Miura wanted to,
Natsuno?
Listen, I'd really appreciate it if...
If I didn't tell Senpai?
If BJ is about... I'll just hide Christ...
like, in the very beginning of the timeline, Miura, who was talking to the 2188 version of Natsuno, said if anything, he really wanted to be, if he was born, he would want to be in that time period. So it...
Where do you think you're going? Skipping training again?
Well, the thing is, there's something I really gotta do, so...
You first years are such slackers. And now I gotta deal with our track room getting trashed.
Maybe a stray cat got in.
No. Someone broke the lock in the middle of the night.
I wonder, were those men in black looking for BJ?
Here you go with your nonsense again.
We're here.
Activate. Sector 3, no sense.
20, number 8 was there, but we couldn't find... Sector 1. Where could number 17...
Let's go to Sector 1.
You want to look there again? What year is it in Sector 1 anyways?
2105.
The 22nd century?
Yeah, fuck it, let's go.
Access code approved. Designating sector.
This is the only room with the lights on.
Yay, this room again.
Hey, BJ. You said this place is underground, right? How are things looking up on the surface?
Highly contaminated with toxic levels of radiation. The environment is too inhospitable for us.
Seriously? So we ended up nuking them?
It was the government's last-ditch effort after the city was destroyed.
And we still couldn't beat them?
There were too many of them. This underground facility is the last place of refuge. Nowhere else is safe.
What have you been looking at this whole time?
I'm searching for memories.
Like your own memories?
After I ran a self-diagnosis on this drone, I discovered my memories were fragmented and inconsistent. 72% of them have been deleted. They've been tampered with twice.
By who?
Unknown, though in all likelihood, the memory of the Sentinels' location was deleted then.
Probably 426, which is when, because Tomo messed him before, right?
In this facility is this era's largest quantum computer. If anyone were to store memories here, they would be at least 300 meters out.
BJ?
Someone just shifted to the hangar. They're coming this way.
What do we do? Who are they?
They erased every last trace from the system. We must hide quickly.
That's not good.
Wait for me!
What do you think?
Hard to say. I need more information. This decode is problematic. It attaches to the part of the brain where memories are stored. It must be physically severed to be removed. The damage this procedure does to the brain is lethal.
That program, the one that severs the code, that's what's infecting the Sentinels.
Right. Sentinels. I wasn't aware that control over the automated factories could be partially adjusted. You did well to discover that detail.
It wasn't me. It was Jiro Izumi from 2 loops ago.
2 loops ago?
Have you forgotten? We've restarted twice since the world ended.
I see. The shifting range isn't just limited to residential zones. Sector 0 makes that possible. In any case, we don't have much time. Where did you get all this information from?
From the computer in the underground UFO.
Okay, so there's been multiple loops.
Is that what you've been calling it these days? Well, can we go there?
Yes, we can. You are the one who made it possible, after all. Have you really forgotten?
In case you couldn't tell, I have a child's brain. The occasional memory lapse is to be expected. Now, let's go.
So it isn't just one single time loop, it's been multiple loops. Fuck. No wonder everything's been fucking confusing.
Wasn't that Chihiro-chan? And Goto-senpai was with her. You saw that too, right, BJ?
Calm down, Natsuno.
Man, if you didn't stop me, I totally would have jumped out at them. She was dressed like a kindergartner. That was Chihiro-chan, right? Miura-kun's little sister? She didn't seem like she was unhappy to be there, and there was something different about her. Goto-senpai was talking to her like she was a scientist. I saw Goto-senpai in the past. I guess he's able to time travel too. Hey, VJ?
I've located it. It was in the access log's history. My memories really were stored here after all.
Really?
Apparently, I predicted all of this. Somehow. We have a problem.
What is it?
I'm unable to locate the memory data. They're stored in the cache somewhere, but they appear to be hidden.
Isn't this supposed to be some super strong computer? Can't you do a quick search of it or something?
After a preliminary scan of the cache, 9.216 billion data units were...
Jesus Christ.
If I were to trace every unit, I need about 80 days. I must have left some kind of hint, something to identify the data unit.
Identify? What do you mean?
Each unit is a three-dimensional construct. Their coordinates consist of 2 alphabetical letters, as well as 2 numerical values.
Back when we first met, I just assumed BJ was your name, but maybe...
BJ, that's the name you gave me.
No, I didn't. You're the one who said it.
I have no logs of this exchange.
Wait, let me think. Yeah, it was something like BJ 11-5...
BJ 11-5.
So, was that it?
Yes, I've located it.
Oh, right! And?
Sentinel number 17. I know its location.
So? Where is it?
At an altitude of 500 kilometers.
No way! So, it's up in the sky?
Yes, in an artificial satellite orbiting the planet.
Orbit? Like, in space?
I cannot access it from here. Let's go.
Where? To space?
To the place Renya Goto mentioned. The UFO.
Alright, well, at least we're making progress with that. She's at 75% now. Shikigahara is unlocked now. Before we do any further with that, let's go ahead and save. 1 second. Okay, so let's save real quick. Go to analysis. The 2100s. The surface shows no sign of life due to kaiju attacks and toxic levels of radiation from the government use of nuclear bombs. Interesting. High Quad. Initial development of the name Shikishima Industries four-legged autonomous crane. High Quad 150B Mars Development Heavy Machinery Robot. We have... The Juro Izumi have 2 loops ago discovered that it's possible to alter the automated factory's process, which led to the birth of the Sentinels. Having to deal with the track room repeatedly getting trashed, and then Sumo Minami skipping training, the manager is dragging her brain. Track member with pigtails is close to Minami and they're in the same grade. BJ isn't his name, but it's actually the coordinates BJ011005 that BJ was looking for in order to find the memory cell. The words BJ kept repeating when he met Minami for the first time. Thanks to Minami's good memory, he was able to recall it. Ninji Ogata of 2188 is the son of the distinguished family that owns the conglomerate Shikishima. He opposed the Moromaru's project arc, which his deceased father pushed for. In the 2065 ruins, Minami discovers something that looks like a brain of the destroyed BJ. On it, she finds the letter Shikishima. Dismayed, Minami realizes that the BJ, the Sentinels, and even the Kaiju are all machines made in Japan. However, BJ implies the planet they're currently on may not be Earth, but that Minami and the others are the real aliens. Okay, was there anything else? We can... No. Still need to complete Shu Amaguchi's across the world in 30 kilometers. So we're gonna try this next one. Let's see here. Who do I want to take into here? They're out of commission for right now for a battle, which is fine.
Someone's got to do it.
Let's bring Shu Amaguchi.
Leave it to me.
Understood.
I'll fight.
I'll go.
I'm on it.
Yeah, that should work. Grab a couple of those.
froze up. About those creepy-looking dymos? They're excavation models. Drill flies, looks like.
Those things are already flying. You're telling me they go underground, too? Not great from my mech. I can punch like a truck, but I can't reach the guys in the air.
The EMP's what you want there. They'll come crashing down to punching range.
Pain in the ass, though.
Losing the Type 98 tank was a big factor in the design. The first-gen Sentinels went in hard on close-quarters combat. They ended up with a focus on raw power over mobility.
Hey, hold on a sec, Amiguchi. How do you know all this crap?
Well, funny story. Guess you could say it just came to me in a dream.
What the hell are you talking about?
What do I do? Lend us a hand.
Go ahead and set up a couple sentry
What's the plan?
and some anti-air flares. Kind of help with that.
Enemy on the move. Here we go. A hit! Enemy unit destroyed.
I guess life comes at you fast. You're just small fry. How's that? Senseless.
Are we winning? Don't miss. Bingo! There you go.
What's the situation? Need help.
My turn now. Here goes. Did that do it? How many left? They're going for me.
I'm acting like an amateur. What next?
Okay, let's move you over here
Good.
since you are a melee attacker.
Don't let up. Number 11, moving out.
Let's see. You're just small fry. Yes! Is that it?
Hope I can pull my weight. Gotcha! Bullseye! Enemy down!
What's our plan? Now! Take that! Enemy signals. Don't waste any chances.
Signatures from above.
Did that do it? That work? Nothing special.
We can do this. Right? Lend us a hand.
Good timing. Don't let up.
And we'll put more anti-air flares, because why not?
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. Let's see. Number 12, moving out.
What to do? Need help.
Unbelievable. I'll make it work.
Are we winning? Shield them! Much obliged!
No room for hesitation. I don't think so.
Just watch.
Not throwing away my
Let's see. You're just small fry. Enemy down!
What's our plan? Leave it to me. A hit! Enemy down.
I guess that was that. Don't like it.
Signatures from above. How do I...
Don't let up.
Defensive mode active.
Come on. That work? Next.
I guess life comes at you fast. I'll make it work. Sentinel number 12.
Better put on a show for you, John.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Like this. Bingo! That's
What's the plan? Fall. How was that?
What's the situation? I need to think. Number 14. Beginning
I'm
loop.
back down. Now. Did I get it? Threat suppressed.
Give up.
Stay calm. I can do that. Hold still. Nailed it. There you go.
Don't let up. Don't waste any chance.
Now you've done it. Practice round's over.
Excuse me.
You're just small fry.
No, you don't.
Try it.
Better put on a show for Yuki-chan. Shield them.
Thanks.
Too slow.
Now, where are they? Enemy on the move.
Let's see. The practice round's over. Number 12 moving out.
No room for adaptation. Fall. Good. Next.
I'll take them down quick. Need help.
What now? Try this. Nice. Oh no, don't.
I've gotta do this. Signatures from above.
Yeah, let's just do another sentry gun, because fuck it, why not? It doesn't matter.
Don't waste any chances. Fall. That work? Neutralized.
I'll make it work. Here it comes! How's that? Enemy down!
How's the Sentinel? Fall. Good. Target destroyed.
Termination of enemy. Aegis activated. Surrounding 2-kilometer area.
Yeesh, what a mess. At least this area's okay now.
My head's been really hurting for a while now. Is something going wrong?
Now that you say that, mine's pounding too. Something messing with our heads.
That's the operating limit of your Sentinel. You'll feel better once you're out. Piloting the Sentinel is an intensely demanding process. Using it puts massive pressure on your brain. You can't remain deployed for extended periods, or you start getting backlash.
Don't overdo it. I'm not responsible if you end up decoupling your brain from your nanomachines. I suggest you get out of the Sentinel right now. Unless you want to forget your entire life.
Not exactly a user-friendly robot. Let's get out of these, Fuyusaka.
Yeah. We made it.
Come on. The battle's just starting.
Alright, so let's go over here to... What else can we unlock? A drone part bearing the manufacturer stamp of the Shika Robotics. It's a high-density silicone neuron circuits are shaped like a human brain. A 1980s slang term used to call someone ugly, Nenji Ogata threw this insult at Tomi Kurosaki. In original Japanese, the word he uses is Chinkusa, delivered from chin, Japanese chin dog, and Kashima, a sneeze. The Japanese chin dog's features are usually close together, and the animator who generated this insult must have been imagined that such a dog sneezing would be especially hard on the eyes. When Kurosaki failed to recognize this old-fashioned retort, it was clear that it wasn't a compliment. Alright, so who do we do next? She's at 75, so we're gonna be good on that for a minute. Let's do Kitara for a bit. "1985, clear skies. Behind the Sentinel from the Kaede River."
No matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same.
Okay, so we went the flashback at Battle of 1945, heading to Sakura High School. We had a couple things we could do. We don't have 1945, but we do have Natsuno and Miname.
Why were just the Sentinel and I brought here? That thing is beyond me. I'm no expert, but I know it's capable of some extraordinary feats. Time travel, though. Could the Sentinel possess an ability like that? Our mother's terrible at sewing, but she made this for Chihiro. I'd never seen her struggle with anything so hard. But she did it. It's pieced together with scraps of cloth. Not the best quality. Even still, Chihiro took it with her wherever she went. I checked the library for any records of such a weapon, but in all of history, nothing like it has ever existed. Not in the US, not anywhere. What was that thing? Before the war, my uncle gave me a sci-fi novel, a story about traveling through time to the future. It only ever felt like a far-off fantasy. To think it ever become a reality. Despite a catastrophic loss, Japan recovered quite well. It seems to have entered a prosperous new era, almost too prosperous. I met Natsuno-san over at the shrine. She ended up dodging my question. What was she doing there? She attends the same school as Jiro-kun. At least that's what he told me. Nothing's changed today either. I need to figure out how to take back the Sentinel. Then I can find a way to return to 1945. Though, I can't seem to reactivate it. I've tried countless times, too. I hope I didn't break it. If there's a mechanical issue, I'd love to take a look at it. But security around the building's been tight lately. Now I can't get too close. I can't just sit here. Actually, that factory at the mountain pass may have survived the air raid. It might still be standing in this era.
Yeah, let's go to the site of the factory, why not? 1600 hours, heading to the factory of the Yami Pass.
Ayame Park. This is where the factory used to be. Natsuno-san. Get it together, Keitaro. She certainly is. I admit, she's... But I have more urgent... I saw when the war supposedly ends in that history book. August of 1945. If that's true. And Japan loses the war in just 3 months. Chihiro? Is it really you?
What business do you have with my little sister?
Who are you?
I'm that child's older brother. Is there something you need from her?
No. She just... looks like a relative of mine.
Let's get going.
Chihiro, if she's still alive, she'd be over 40 by now. If she's... We don't have a family burial plot where I'd find her. I have no idea what's happened to her. She's either alive somewhere in this world, or... Chihiro, I'm going to find my way back to you.
Yeah, that's not a little fucked up. Okay.
In any case, I should go talk to Natsuno-san. She must know something. I should go talk to... She must know...
Okay, before I do that, let me just make sure that there's, like, nothing else around here. Because I feel like... that was its own path.
I should go... She must...
No? Okay, let's go look for Natsuno. Sunset, visiting my alma mater in Sakura Ward.
If she's... I have no... She's either a... or... Sakura High School. It looks nothing like the school I attended.
Hey, it's Fluffy. Sure, let's go ahead and enter school grounds.
It's still here. It's been renovated, but I do recognize this building. If this is the school building, then over there's where the potato field used to be. Looks like that plot of land got bigger. I wonder if there's a way in.
Into the old school building. Sure, why not?
There's no one here. Do they not use this building? This building was brand new. Now the floorboards creak. The pillars are all scratched up, and really has been 40 years. This is where I waited for Takatoshi-san, and where Tamao-san came to see me off. How strange. It almost feels like it was all just a distant dream. Alright, enough. This isn't the time to be getting sentimental.
Go back to the front gate.
Oh, Miura-kun.
Megumi-san, thank you again for the bento you gave me. I found a nice spot to eat it by the Kaide River. A bento with meatballs. Quite luxurious. I was very impressed.
Oh, they were just regular old meatballs. Nothing special. But I'm glad you liked it.
What are you doing out here? Are you looking for someone?
Yeah, Megumi,
I'm trying to find Natsuno-san. Would you happen to know where she is?
Minami-san? She should be in the track room. The athletic building's over that way. Want me to go check?
No, that's okay.
Oh yeah. So for dinner tonight, I think I'll make Hamburg steak. You seem to really like it.
You mean that giant ball of meat?
Hamburger meat, yeah. It's Jiro's favorite. So try not to come home too late.
Hamburg.
Those meatballs they call hamburger. I've never had anything so...
He says it's so weird.
This is no time to be distracted by food.
I mean, it is the only time to be distracted by food. Go have hamburger.
Natsuno-san's over there. Everyone's staring at me. I'm glad I found Natsuno-san. But I don't like all this attention.
Hey, You've been standing there an awfully long time. What are you doing?
I'm waiting for Natsuno Minami.
Minami? How do you know her?
And how old are you?
Looks like a middle school uniform to me.
No, I'm,
Seriously? You guys have to be so nosy?
Natsuno-san.
Come on, let's go. Sorry I took a while getting changed.
It's fine. I said I'd wait. So, whenever you exercise, you all change into outfits that show your legs? That's... fascinating.
Anyway, you kind of showed up at school out of nowhere. Everything okay?
Talk to her about time travel.
Natsuno-san, I met you before. Back in 1945, and now here you are.
Huh?
You must know something about all this, about how I ended up in this era. Please, tell me what you know.
That's, jeez, how do I put this? Look, I can't really talk about it here. There's gotta be a good somewhere with...
We could go to the building I used back in my time. It seemed to be empty.
The old school building? We can go in there?
Yes. It was open.
All right. Then we'll talk about it there. Let's go. I always thought this place would be locked up. We should be good here. Miura-kun, can you keep a secret?
Of course.
Okay. Then I'll tell you. Don't freak out, okay? This is BJ. He's an alien from the future. BJ's looking for the robot he used to get here, and I'm helping him find it.
A robot?
Does the word Sentinel ring a bell? That Sentinel from back in 1945 belongs to BJ's alien friend. There are a few of them, too.
How does she know about the Sentinel? And did she say it was made by aliens? It's a top-secret military weapon created by Japan.
I don't need to tell you this, but those babies are capable of time travel.
This... BJ. I have some questions about it. I've heard Shikishima engineers talk about something like this. Isn't this actually a type of scout unit?
Shikishima? They don't dabble in alien technology. All they do is make weapons, and BJ is no weapon.
But...
Keitaro. Miura.
If he's just a scout unit, explain how he can talk. Don't be a jerk, Miura-kun. BJ isn't some kind of robot. This is just a spacesuit. Aliens come in all shapes and sizes. My guess is, the only thing inside that suit is BJ's brain.
Not exactly wrong.
Sentinel. Why are you searching for the Sentinel? What's your objective?
To uncover the truth.
The truth?
You wish to know where you came from, do you not?
What are you talking about? I came from 1945.
Incorrect. Your log proves otherwise.
My log?
Yeah, show us.
I don't care who's responsible for creating the Sentinel. I need it to save my country. But what do I do? The circuit should have repaired itself by now, but I can't seem to reactivate it. This log, if you really have it, I'd like to see it.
Professor, I have switched over to a private channel. Professor Takamiya, can you hear me?
Is that...
Miura-kun?
Professor Takamiya.
I'm connected now. Thanks, Miura-kun.
What the heck? Yuki-chan?
Everything goes smoothly with the shuttle?
I was able to secure a seat thanks to you. It'll probably be the last shuttle. This place will be lost by tomorrow, too.
Has the front line advanced that much already?
Afraid so. If anything, they're picking up speed. Did Natsuno get out safely?
She arrived in Sector 4 about 5 hours ago.
Ah, so she's there with you. You know, you two, I never approved of your relationship.
What?
Mom! There's my girl.
What? Excuse me?
You know I'm only kidding. I didn't think you wanted to talk to me anymore. Of course I do. I'm sorry about all the trouble with your father. He and I haven't been on good terms since we split up.
It's okay, Mom. I want to be with you.
I know. Me too, Natchan.
Yuki-chan's my mom?
Whoa.
I'm sorry, Professor Takamiya. The shuttle's about to take off.
All right. I'll see you at Sector 3 in 14 hours.
We'll be waiting for you at Landing Zone 10.
Looking forward to it.
The destruction is spreading. It's only a matter of time until the surface is lost.
What the heck was all that?
What the fuck? Even more like...
That was just a segment of the log I've retained.
I have to know. When was that log recorded?
In the year 2188.
That doesn't make sense. How's this even possible? Yuki-chan's my mom in the future?
Yeah, that one threw me for a loop now too. What the fuck? Okay. We got the park one. Got it. Old school building. It's originally 2 stories, which led to the West Wing in 1845. Okay. Just be a potato field beside it, but it's no longer there. Once the robotic drones manufactured by Shikishima Industries, they were produced from surveying underdeveloped lands and repairing machinery. Professor Yuki Takamiya in the 2188 world is Natsuna Minami's mother. She's her maiden name Takamiya. She's already divorced her husband. She feels bad that her daughter Minami had to go through the divorce. In the 2088 world, Kitaro Mira is an engineer and Natsuno Minami's boyfriend. She also is acquaintance Professor Yuki Takamiya and Minami's mother. As a history buff, he's particularly fascinated by the Pacific War that occurred 200 years ago. After shifting to 2185, Mira ends up staying at the Kurabe house residence thanks to Natsuno Minami's referral. The same day, Megumi Yukoshiji, who happens to be staying there, cooks up some meat known as hamburger, which had him in awe at the first delicious bite. And in 2188, explains to Shigeshimi's top figure, Nenji Ogata, the meaning of Professor Takayama's research. She goes over details such as the fact that the top prospect out of the 117 planets being considered in the planetary system 12 light years ahead. Ship will only carry the DNA, and they are planning the population of 6 million people, but Ogata calls it impractical, self-satisfying endeavor and rejects this plan. Okay, we're gonna go back. Planning to send off in the Kaede River again.
No matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same. That scout unit is an alien from the future. At least that's what Natsuno-san says. The footage he showed us is allegedly from the future. If it's real, then how am I still alive 200 years from now? All I know for certain is that it's no ordinary scout unit. She's from 1985. She seems to know about the existence of other Sentinels. Is that how she's able to travel through time? Maybe there's another way. In any case, she appears to be a central figure in all this. Could she still be at school? Despite a catastrophe, it seems to have almost... Those meatballs, I've never had enough. This is no time. Before the war, the story, it only to fit. If she's... I don't... but... It's... I just... not... She's from... She seems... Is that how... Maybe... In any case, could she...
Okay, let's go back to Sakura High School. Okay, so this is another timeline. Or path.
Oh, Miura-kun.
Megumi-san.
You know where the track room is?
Yes.
Oh, right. Have you seen Jiro around anywhere?
No.
I see. Maybe he went home already. For dinner tonight, what should I make?
Hamburger.
We could have hamburger.
Again?
No, that's all right.
Well, let's see. We've had nothing but meat these last few days. I think I want to make some fish for Jiro. Okay, I better run to the store. I'll see you later.
Okay, let's go back to the athletics building.
Over there.
You again. Minami isn't here today. Must have been really important. She even ditched practice.
Is that so?
Hey, are you Minami-san's boyfriend?
How far have you two gone?
What? No, you've got it all wrong.
Wait, didn't we see... We saw her over there, right?
Natsuno-san, get it together. She's... I have... Do you happen to know where she went?
All she said was that she was in a hurry, but I don't know where she went.
I know where. She went over to Tokisaka Shrine.
What's she doing there?
Not sure. I didn't ask.
Why do you keep hiding?
Tokisaka Shrine, huh? That's where I first met her, but it was back in my own era.
Alright, let's head over there.
Amazing. The shrine's hardly changed at all. The surrounding thicket, on the other hand, that has changed considerably. I don't see Natsuno-san anywhere. I wonder if she's hiding behind the trees again. What I'd give to see that.
No luck. We couldn't find it. I wonder where it could be.
Natsuno-san.
Whoa! Whoa! Hey! What are you doing out so late? And why are you here, of all places?
Natsuno-san, what was that just now? Before the war, there was a big flash of light and you just appeared. Just like when I came to this era in my Sentinel. Same flash of light and everything. Come to think of it, this happened at the shrine back when we first met, too. There was a similar flash, almost like lightning. I get it now. You have to come here to travel through time.
What do we do, BJ?
Please, tell me what's going on. I just want to go home.
Are you just going to leave your Sentinel behind?
Oh yeah, that's how you got here. What are you going to do with it?
I'll figure out how to deal with the Sentinel later. It's Chihiro, my little sister. If there's any chance she made it out of that hell alive, then I have to find out.
Okay, that makes sense. BJ, think you can make it happen?
To 1945.
Please.
Fine. Activate gate. Setting coordinates to Sector 5. Initiating shift.
That data unit. So it was with Natsuno Minami all this time.
Okay, so she's after BJ as well.
Are we back? Is it really that easy to travel through time?
Pretty cool, huh?
If we have the power to travel freely through time, can't I just send the Sentinel back to before the war starts?
Nope, that's impossible. We can't just jump around as far as we want. We can only travel 40 years at a time. Besides, this is as far back in the past as we can go.
I see. That's unfortunate. For now, let's find Chihiro. She's most likely at an evacuation shelter.
Let's go.
If not, then I might find her at the Kurabe's house.
Okay, let's go find Chihiro.
What's going on? The place is deserted. The factory and station are both empty. Radios are down. No one's answering. Where is everyone?
You see that?
It's that creature.
Okay, so that thing is an alien weapon, and it's here to invade Earth. The Sentinels were created to fight them off. This is just like what happened in the city from the future. After the aliens invaded, everyone was gone. Wait, if people are disappearing in the past, what's happening to everyone in my era?
I wonder if time travel is actually what's going on.
The Kaiju aren't secret US military weapons. They're alien invaders from the future, and the Sentinels are the tools we need to defeat them. That's... Tamao-san! What happened?
Like, what if it's not actually time travel, but literally the sectors are like different sectors of the planet, that have like people believing they're in that period of time. I'm almost done. We'll have some lunch. Hmm? No, he's not. Stop! Just because it's a Japanese game does not mean they're all perverts.
Where's Chihiro?
Yes.
John is... Goto-san, what are you doing?
Let me go!
Please calm down, Miss Morimura.
Chihiro-chan, where do you plan on taking her?
I apologize for what I've done to you, but you have no reason to worry.
Wait.
Goto, the one who was giving you medicine. Tamao-san! She disappeared.
Universal control has shifted her.
Does that mean the aliens got her?
Probably. It's likely that everyone is being held there. Until this world comes to an end.
Okay, so now he's at 62%. I might want to do one more run with him. Still can't do his story yet until we get the Victims of Poison event. I've got a lot of stuff to do. Okay, we're gonna do one more battle. Restart armament power when used right after an ally's attack. Okay, that's pretty good. When defeating, increase all stats of the strike team. Lake spike power increases proportional distance move. Okay. Increase all stats when on a stage already completed with an S rank. Nice. Okay. Who do we want to take?
Fine.
Probably you.
I'm ready.
Not a problem.
Moving out.
Is Jiro going too?
I'm ready.
One earlier. It's basically just a huge crane, though, right?
Don't underestimate it. That thing's set with all kinds of weapons and defensive devices. The plasma cannon's what you need to watch out for. Sentinel armor doesn't stand a chance against it.
But it's just a big dumb crane. Why'd they put all the weapons on it?
Once they started facing resistance, they updated their designs, trying to match our own force.
Wait, you mean those things only have weapons because the Sentinels showed up?
Maybe. but we can still take them down. At least, we probably can.
Keep it together. Everything will work out. How do you know that, Megumi? They're coming. Be careful. We're toast if we don't win here, right? So, let's get out there and fight back.
Okay, so first off, add some sentry guns. We'll put them on this side of things.
What's the situation? Need help. There's still hope. Initiating shield.
Much obliged.
Put a shield on everybody just to kind of help protect them.
I won't back down. I'll make it work. What's our plan? Stay calm, believer like any other punks. What's our plan? I guess life comes at okay. Where are they? Stay calm. Remember your training. Defensive mode active. I guess life comes at you fast. Humanity? Now that we use the fights button, what do I do?
We will not lose. I won't give up.
Overthinking it. I'm right here. Take it.
We must win. Got it. Destroyed.
What now? They got me. Just watch. How's that? Nice.
Take them down quick. I'll just... Number 14.
Where are
beginning
they?
movement.
A hit! Enemy unit destroyed. Chew on this. Yeah!
Okay, that should destroy him. Got it.
Give up.
Little shit.
Yeah, let's put ourselves right there.
I've got you now. Did I? One down.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. Take this! How's that? I can't. What now? Here comes the pain. Got him!
There's still hope. Let's do this. No chance. You
Can't mess this up. I'm on it. That hit. Got it. Within enemy threat range.
Let's go ahead and do an EMP just to kind of...
I'll just...
No point overthinking it. Come on! Yeah! Enemy signals detected. Heat signatures from above. They're finished. Yes! Enemy down! Stay calm. Remember your training. Target confirmed. Did I get it? Got one!
We will not lose. There! Yes!
I'll try. Within enemy threat range.
Ooh, that's not good.
I'm right here. Take it. Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. Here they come.
I need to think things through. I'm ready. Enemy
We got a big guy over here. Let's start moving over there to take care of it.
What they did to our town. They don't stand a chance. A hit! Enemy signal terminated.
We must survive. Let's do this. Did I? I did it. What to do? What's the situation? I'll take the
Okay, let's just get closer, because...
number 14.
Let's see.
Beginning movement.
I guess life comes at you fast. The practice round's over. Take this! What's that? Humanity stands front. I guess these dudes don't like me. I have to focus.
Number 13. I need to think things through. There.
Yeah, let's just take care of that one, and there should just be...
I'm acting like an amateur. The practice round's over. Number 12, moving out.
Number 23.
Stay calm. Remember your training. Enemy on
Really?
the move.
Can't I actually hit him?
Number 19. Commence movement.
Yes, got that one.
They ought to be used to fights by now. Class is in session. Got him! That's it!
Termination of enemy signal.
Aegis activated. Surrounding 2-kilometer area.
Aegis activation confirmed.
Damn it. The whole city's on fire.
Is that how this is gonna go? Whether we win or lose, we're ruining thousands of people's lives?
We have evacuation measures in place, but they're far from perfect. The efforts still lack direction. We tried to reach out to governments and financial institutions through Shikishima, for all the good that did.
What are we gonna do? Not fight back? This is all we can do if we want to save the world from these creeps. We've got kaiju signals popping up nearby another terminal.
We got tons of civilians over there. Thanks to all the highways being backed up.
Come on, Miwako. Please tell me you didn't take a bus. Hey, maybe we could send a drone out to check on Miwako? On it. Worth a shot anyway. Hope my mom and dad made it out. I told them exactly what to do. We did it.
He took quite a bit of damage there.
Hero, I will protect you. No matter what.
I do want to see one thing. Less members on the strike team, the higher attack increases. Okay. The more kaiju are, the higher all stats increase. Pretty good. Defense increase when HP decreases. Okay. Prepared for death, decrease increases. Okay. Increase all stats with no allies are nearby. We're getting a fair bit amount of points, so... But I am going to call it there, and we'll figure out more about what's going on next time.